All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining my podcast here, Nish's uh, Delightful Inspirations. Anyway, this is part two of Living Beyond Grief because, hey, this subject is pretty big. And I know a lot of people are suffering with this these days. It just seems like a great many people are passing. It's just something I've noticed, and I think more and more people need a little bit of encouragement to carry on. So here I am to just give you a little bit of encouragement. Now, let me switch the slide here. All right. So, when you're trying to live with grace, it's a circular or cyclical process. The emotional pain feels like a bottomless well, and we deal with carrying on as much as we can. Healing from the pain, as I said, is a circular process. We could reach a comfortable level of acceptance and ease, and then a trigger occurs and it sends you downward. All right. I know that if you are suffering with grief, and, for example, my father passed away in 2018, and I think about him every day. And most days, I can go through the day thinking about him with a smile on my face, but something might trigger me, and wow, I'll feel like my heart is being squeezed. All right. I miss him so much that it hurts. All right. And so you start going downward. All right. And this can feel like a bottomless well. But what you can do is center yourself, breathe, ground yourself, suspend that moment of your deep grief, step on the brakes, pull back on the reins, whatever description makes the most sense to you and your heart, because feeling comes from your heart. Then their love, your loved ones' love, and your love can combine. And that might make you get overwhelmed with even more emotion. But stay with it, okay? And on the other side of that, you will feel the peace and calm and love that that helps you heal your heart. All right? And this is where self-judgment is useless. Okay, um you did fall backward a little bit, maybe a lot. And um you start judging yourself. It's like, oh, well, I thought I was, better now. I thought I was getting over this. I could live calmly and keep it together. You know, n- not there's not a person in this world that isn't going to fall back sometimes. So don't do that to yourself, okay? You're going to start feeling the healing again and again and again. I just want you to understand that it is a healing circle. And I put this image up here, you know, in case you'd like to remember this image and visualize it in your mind when, you get to this point of, oh my God, I'm going to break down now. And when you stop and breathe, you can close your eyes and envision this beautiful circle, and knowing this is your healing circle. You will be going round and round, but you're always going to come back to center. Okay, you're always going to come back to center and go forward. This never abandons you, and it will always turn you back to peace, love, and joy. This is life. It keeps turning. There was a popular soap opera called As the World Turns. Well, as your world turns, you're going to turn drama into light. Okay? It's just going to happen that way. Now, I like to also give you other tools to help you heal from your grief. I've just put up an image of Joe Bonamassa. This is his promo for the song Breakthrough. And Joe Bonamassa plays the blues. He's one of the world's greatest guitar players. Sorry about that, Steve Lukather, but you know what? Y'all are friends anyway. Um, Steve will always be my number one, but Joe Bonamassa is pretty dang good. Okay. And the reason I mention the blues, and you might think of, dang, well, Nish, I don't want to cry more. Why would I want to listen to blues? Well, I'll tell you what, the blues have saved me a lot, quite a bit. I mean, um, the songs may talk about heartbreak and loss and anger, or you know um, troubled times, but there's healing in the songs. And this particular song, and I put a link to the video in or on rather YouTube for the song Breakthrough. But I want to just read to you some of the lyrics in the song. All right. Oh, I'm headed for a breakthrough. I see it all. Gonna take a hammer, knock down the walls. With every stone I chip away, I think of you. I'm headed for a breakthrough. All right. Now, the song itself was probably written, and actually, you can see that in the video for the song, regarding a breakup. But it can be applied to a loss of a loved one, because a breakup is a loss of a loved one as well. And we'll talk about other forms of grief in part 3, other situations that bring you grief. But when you listen to the song, and it's a hard driving blues song, it's like an anthem. And I want you to take away from the song, if you listen to it, that you're strong. You're going to have a breakthrough, or you're going to break through this grief and come out the other side into peace and joy. And that's That's what I want for you. All right. So thank you again for tuning in. And I hope this was helpful to you. I'm Nish, and you can find all of my podcasts either on the service that you're tuning in for this particular episode, or just go to nishpodcast.com. It's all there. And also my contact information is there. All right. Well, thank you. I love you. And I want you to have a wonderful, joyful life. Take care, everybody.